I'm just waiting. Just waiting. Should probably turn this down, but there we go. All right, I hardwired this in just to see what was going on. I think the camera's okay. It's just that I don't like to have a lot of light on my house. Freaks me out. What also freaks me out? There's no one here. Yeah, there's no one here. So we did nothing all day, did we? We watched a lot of YouTube. We what else did we do? We emailed some people. Found out that I've been emailing some people John Doe because I set up my not my mail server. I set up my mail program, which is different. It's like, you know, Outlook isn't a server. Outlook is a program that takes in mail. Mm-hmm. So we set up the mails. Well, we were trying to fix the mail program. Our mail server isn't working 100%, and they say my ISP, Internet Service Provider, might be blocking it, or my computer might be blocking it. We're not sure which yet, and it's 9:24. We're chilling like villains, right? But we fed the animals, and everything was cool. We didn't really do anything with Unity. We downloaded a program and played with it, but we didn't do any tutorials like we wanted to. But that's because we were messing with the mail server. You know, it's mail server. You gotta. I don't even understand this. You gotta. What's it called? Postfix. You have to install Postfix. Then you have to install dot something. Dot something. I don't know what it's called. We should do. Yeah. Dovecot. So you have to install a Postfix. You have to install Dovecot. Then you have to create a user that's not root, but has sudo access, which I still don't understand. Because if you have sudo access, you're root. So I don't really know what that means. We'll figure that out. And then you have to install, what was the last thing? Oh, Squirrel Mail. Unfortunately, we did it all backwards. But before we couldn't get into the inbox. So we could log into Squirrel Mail and we could see the sent, the drafts, the trash, but we couldn't get into the inbox because it said, you know, this doesn't exist, blah, blah, blah. But we did the other two things because, as I said, I don't know what that means to create a user that's not root but has sudo access. I don't know if they mean it's not the word root or what. I don't know. Unfortunately, it's vague. You know, the people are doing this stuff for free. Okay, you okay? Not that hot in here, I swear. We need to shave you. Just shave you bald. I'm being attacked. I don't know. Maybe he thinks I'm talking to him. It would have been cooler, but I wanted you to see Yip Yip. I didn't realize that Boots was going to come over. Uh-oh, now they're going to fight. Now they're going to fight. What else? We've just been watching a lot of YouTube videos. I just learned in the last hour cheating in Magic the Gathering cards game. I don't play Magic the Gathering. I don't understand it. It's too confusing. And now to add more problems, there's actual cheating involved. Like this one guy, he it's okay. So he's playing a card. He has a card on the field, and he picks up 4 cards, and then takes 2 of the cards, shows it to the opponent, and then puts them in the deck. Picks up, every turn he picks up 4 cards, shows 2 of them, puts them in his discard pile, I guess. And he does this over and over again, like 4 times. And then he's about to lose. He picks up 4 cards and then discards 1. Doesn't show anything. It's like, what did you just do? Then apparently there's a thing called what's it called? Angle shooting. Okay. Angle shooting is when you cause a situation that makes the other opponent fault. Now, this video I was watching is like 8 months old, and they say nowadays judges hate angle shooting because you're winning by using a judge. I mean, you are. So this guy not only cheated, he forced and it's with like transparent sleeves and checklist cards and double-sided cards. It's this whole thing, and I can't explain it because I just know that there's double-sided cards, and if you want to use them, you got to use special stuff. One thing is you get a checklist card, and you can use that, and then when you pull the card, you just go into your deck, or not. You have a separate deck, and you just pull the card out and use it. People like that or don't like that because it either saves the card or ruins the card. I don't know. Or instead of that, you can use you can have all of your cards in what you call it? What's that called? So instead of transparent sleeves, you can use one-sided sleeves. But people don't like that because then to use the card, you have to take it out and spin it. And they don't like that because it ruins the card after a while. They're very, very picky about their cards. What are you looking at? He's so weird. Look, he's just looking at nothing. No. Now, it looks like he's looking, the way I see it, he's looking like that way. Here it looks like he's looking this way, kind of. And he's just looking. I don't know. He's a weirdo. And at night, he just comes into bed and he just walks all over the place. He just walks from place to place to place to place. And then he just settles down. He likes to sit. I have end tables in there. I have 2 end tables, and he just sits on one of the end tables. They both have lamps on it, but I guess one's less messy. Because that one has the one over here has a clock and a lamp, and this one has a lamp and a washcloth. Because sometimes I bring in water, and I don't like, because it's wooden end tables. I don't like the water to like get into the end table. And I don't understand coasters. To me, coasters are just, I don't know, they never work. I can never get a coaster to work because I have like glass coasters, and what happens is that the water condenses, falls to the coaster, and then just falls off the coaster. It's like, okay, so they're not rings, but I'm still getting water on my. I don't understand things. Okay, I don't understand. All right, then. We did make a video. It's really bad. I need to go watch it again. It was just stupid, and I edit it on Windows. Normally, I edit my videos if I edit them. I've edited them on Ubuntu, but I don't have any editing software on here anymore because I did that reset a while back when I changed from 16 to 18, and 18 was telling me, 1, you have 4 updates and they're not going through, and 2, yeah, your web server's not working. So I had to do a full reinstall, and that just wiped out most of my stuff. But not my Tor browser. Kind of strange. I did not have to get a new Tor browser. I did have 2. because Tor, I guess Tor, I don't use it a lot. I don't use it often at all. You know, the only reason why I would want to use the Tor browser is because I don't want anyone to catch me um, watching Solo, a Star Wars movie. Yeah, I would use, I, I, I would definitely use Tor for that because I don't want anyone to know that I watched it. I have not watched it, but if I ever did, oh, no one should know. Think that politicians would get kicked out of office. There would be no impeachment. They would just be strummed out, right? Not drummed out. They'd be strummed out of the White House thing. So it's Saturday. We're just chilling. We're gonna go out for a walk soon. Hopefully, we won't see our neighbors. They freak me out. We're walking. It's 10 at night. Okay, it's finally getting dark out. Thank goodness it's finally getting dark out. I hate when it's 8 o'clock and it is still bright. It just messes me up. I'm not used to it. I don't. I mean, does it happen up north? I guess it did, but I don't remember it. I don't remember 8:30 and the sun's finally going down. Mm-mm. I don't remember that. But I guess it happened, right? You are just so noisy. We're going shopping tomorrow. We need to get some dog food, and we're good with cat food. We're good with cat food. Sorry, I had to look in my head to remember because I got dry and wet food. The wet food's fine, and the dry is fine, and his dry is fine, and his wet's not. So I'm gonna go check out the video guide. I had an idea for it where I was going to. It's 2 videos, and I was going to splice them together. But for some reason, Windows is different, and it lets me put in the video for like a second or two, and then put in another video for a second or two. So it didn't. It doesn't have like 2 whole bars like I'm used to. And then because I was going to use 2 whole bars, cut it up, and then cut it up, and then just put them together. Then I was going to find some music or something to use, but this comes with music. It's so crazy. I do not understand it. So I'm going to go play with it some more because it's 11 seconds. And I filmed, I thought I filmed over a minute, but I actually filmed under a minute. And I would like to get a minute at least on this thing. So I'm going to go finish that up. I even brought out the mouse. See, this is the keyboard, the laptop mouse. This is the desktop mouse. And I really want to get my desktop back up and running, but I want to try to Frankenstein it, like steal, because it's an old one. It's like 20 years old. Is it 20 years old? 18 years old. It's 18 years old, and I got some motherboards in there, but they're laptop motherboards, and I want to try to Frankenstein them together. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. We got the internet, and then we'll have 3 computers up and running, although we won't know what to do with the 3rd one. And then we have a 4th one that we sometimes use, but its power supply I don't think works right, because it's the Raspberry Pi that as soon as I put it together, I broke the power cord. Oh, I was so mad. So I'm using other power cords, but I don't think they work right. Because I tried it with one power cord and it didn't work at all. I tried it with another power cord and it works a little, but it'll like shut down every so often. It's so crazy. When we go outside, we have a little curve. So you know, from out of my yard, it goes out, and then there's a boop like that. It's a little tiny thing, maybe that big. And he'll walk down the driveway. He'll stop. And then he'll just like, and then hop. I'm like, why do you have to hop? It's not that bad. But maybe for him, because he's so tiny, it's a huge mountain. But he always and then stops. And then he has to look because sometimes he goes up the road and sometimes he goes down the road. I always want to go down the road to the cul-de-sac because then you get to the cul-de-sac, turn around, and boom, boom, boom. If we go the other way, that's out to freedom, and he can go wherever he wants. And I don't want him to be walking all night. Not cool. All right, that's it for us. We're going to go play with that video a little bit more, and then we are going. Hopefully, we'll get it up soon so we can go for a walk and then go to bed. We're not staying up late. Oh, we'll probably go to bed and watch TV until midnight and then wake up at 4. But that's because we can't sleep. With peace and love, we are out of here. Hopefully you have a good night. Hopefully the dreams don't get you. And please don't ever ask me about my dreams. I don't even understand them. I think I forgot them. Oh, good. They're usually about me, like going to work for a job and being with my friends who I don't even know. I wake up, I go, I don't know. There was a girl and 2 guys. Well, what were their names? They were my friends. But what were their names? I don't know. I just knew in my dream they were my friends. And what happened? Well, I was at one store working and I had to go to another store to work and I couldn't drive. I was walking there and I lost my shoes. And so did your friends help? No, they just walked with me. And then I think we jumped into a car and it fell down a hill, but it was okay because if you fall down a hill in a car, the car takes damage, but you don't. I don't know where these dreams come from. I don't. And then I had a dream about my family. Oh, we were at like a picnic, but not like a picnic, like a New York picnic where you go to a park and they have these like covered places. They say they're like tents, but they're like covered, like metal covering, concrete ground, and then they usually have like out to the sides, away from the because inside there's benches and tables where you eat, but outside that they have these setups of grills and stuff so you can like grill your food. And we were like doing stuff, and we just made so much garbage. It's just so much garbage, and we were throwing it into a garbage bin. Whenever I would turn around, someone would empty it so we could throw in more garbage. I don't even know what that means. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they say that dreams mean something, but I'm creating them. And if I don't know what they mean, how are you going to tell me what they mean? That's it. No bad dreams. Peace and love. We are out of here. Bye bye.